to more Scarmonde, which we have not played for 63 hours. Even though that's what the in-game timer says. We have played this game for like roughly 20 hours, which is still way more than I originally anticipated. And we'll see how it is now. I don't know how it got to 63. Like now it's not even double. So I don't know how that's calculated or what's up with that. But yeah, it is a lot. Even 20 is a lot. We're going to jump immediately back in. Because, let me get out of here actually first. We are in the Ganta Garrigan, which is the dungeon we've been in for a while now, which apparently is where the dragon lives. The dragon that we've been searching this entire time. And we had to fight our way through like 4 little dungeons. And we did 3 of those. Including a gnome mini-boss, a mammoth. And I don't even recall what the last boss was. But this is the last Zezifels path. That's the last out of the 4. I mean, the dragon is our goal, right? So we'll see. We also have all our subclasses. I am 7 levels ahead of Sammy. And still have not even 1000 HP. Still dying the most, yeah. This music. What does it remind me of? Like from the style. I guess DuckTales. It kind of sounds like the NES DuckTales music. With the like triplet arpeggios in the background. Early but earned. Yeah, right. You didn't get to buy trivia during the synth stream, which we did last time. I have something pretty topical and also at the same time not topical at all. There was no Pope John the 20th, which is weird. They apparently kind of miscounted. That happened a few times with Pope names. The last Pope John that we had was 23rd. In like the 60s, the 1960s. But there was never a pope, nor an anti-pope for that matter, that claimed the number 20. So there's just a gap. I actually don't know the details. Apparently they just miscounted. They could go for more modern names. All of these guys have their back turned to me. What modern name would you like to see for a pope? Oh, there were anti-everythings. Of course, there were also anti-popes. Pope Kevin? I don't think I want a Pope Kevin. I mean, I don't care that much. I'm not in the church anymore. Ow, that hurt. Pope Kevin? That would be funny. What's like some of the like modern names that get tossed around, like a Lennox? Could see a Pope Lennox. I actually would like them to just the next Pope to use one of those insanely obscure, very early names. Like I want a Pope Lando II. Or a Pope Formosus II. Even though I am not at all religious. Giant icicle. I'm not at all religious. I have a fascination with like Pope names. I think it's such a funny concept that also reveals a lot about the person who, like, the institution and the person who chooses themselves to get a pope, to give themselves a certain name. Like, for example, I'm only half kidding when I think there's a decent chance that the next pope or the one after that will take the name Pius again. Even though that is very taboo and will immediately be an even more red flag than someone even being pope. Let's give Sammy this giant icicle. Seems like a good fit. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in history in general, so it's part of understanding how an institution like the Catholic Church, which has been a major historical force in Europe for the longest time, operates, right? Like, there are certain names, like Gregor used to be, and Stefan used to be very popular pope names that haven't been used in like 600 years. But they're still some of the most picked names ever. That's interesting to me. But then again, I'm a huge fucking nerd. Don't you anti-magic me? Oh, literally anti-magic everyone except for me. Oh my god! Oh my god. They just made me burn myself to death. I still die, even though I'm the only one that can still cast. They made the genius play of anti-magic 3/4 of the party, but then also reflecting spells, which could only hit me because I'm the only one who could still cast. Also, we got a sword from that. This gave time stop, which is kind of cool. What did we get? Crystal sword. Silence. But its stats are worse. Not gonna lie, this is probably the first track. The first music track that's kind of grating for me. I don't dislike the track in general, but it feels a lot for a dungeon. But hey, this is the last of the 4, like, dungeon sections. And then, in theory, unless they lied to us, we should get to the dragon, right? Okay, that's just an obstacle. I was very confused by that. Let me get my comically large cola bottle. My main supermarket is under construction. And yes, I know how old I sound when I say I have a main supermarket. But if I don't want to like ride my bike for an extra, I don't know, 15 minutes. The only supermarket that I can now get to from work, like on my way home, is an Aldi, which is fine. It's fine. I'm thankful that it's only for 3 weeks. A lot of things that I realize I'm relying on in my everyday life, I just can't get at Aldi. Even though Aldi has become way better than the last time I went there regularly. But I would have preferred a Lidl. That said, when I was living in my last apartment, I would occasionally go to the nearest supermarket there, which was a Netto. A yellow and red Netto. Because there are two supermarket chains where I live called Netto, which are different chains. And we kind of distinguish them by color. Or you could also say German and Danish Netto. Or the one with the dog. I had the one without the dog next to me. And I went there occasionally because it was the quickest one for me to get to when I just needed some snacks or something to drink. Or I would bring my tear to that one because it was the closest one. The Aldi's better than Penny. Not Penny. Netto. I haven't been to a Penny in like 7 years. But yeah, I would prefer not to have it as my like only supermarket for longer than like a month. And it's not even my only one. I mean, tomorrow after work, I'll go swimming. And so I don't have to like go grocery shopping immediately after work because I'm driving immediately to the public bath. And that means that I will go grocery shopping when I come back from swimming. And then I have a Rewe on the way, and that's just better. Yeah, discounters, Lidl is definitely the best discounter. Well, actually, I used to be a big fan of the Danish Netto. But I haven't been to one in like, I don't know, years. Years and years. They never seem to be where I live. But there are a few. How do I get there? Okay. Ah, I can go down here. The Danish is the one with the dog, yeah. That's the closest supermarket to you. I always felt like they were pretty good. But again, I haven't been to one in so long. Oh my god! Okay, those are the guys. I should have paid more attention. Those are the guys that reflect. Got it now. Norma... Okay, I also haven't been to a Norma in years. But the place where I'm from, we used to only have like 2 supermarkets, and one of them was a Norma. So I have a very high aversion against Norma. Yeah, having your favorite supermarket is... like, it's easy to make fun of that, but it's a nice thing. Like, it's comforting to know where everything is. Especially for me, who's so set in his ways sometimes that that even though I know that I only need certain things, I still need to walk my entire path through a supermarket. Even though when I know I could go a different way and be to what I actually need quicker. I just need to walk my entire path because otherwise it would feel wrong. Oh, I've been close to your old home? Yeah. That would have been I wouldn't have liked that. To have only a Norma close to me. I'm thankful that tomorrow is my last day of work for this week. Even though it's... Fuck you! Even though it's only... it has only been 2 days this week. Thank you, Easter. It has been a pretty rough 2 days. I feel pretty rough. Oh, different music. Oh, hey, dude. Alright, they're shopkeepers. I always think they will, like, spout lore or something. But no, they're shopkeepers. Rot, miasma, and death imps. Well, nothing against a bit of fire, right? Yeah, having Friday... God damn it! Having Friday off is just so good. Goodbye. Oh, no, I can reflect that. Especially this week, I have a lot of stuff to take care of at work. And it's definitely a lot. But it'll work itself out. We have gotten so many orbs, we should probably use some of those. Like, he has magic evade. We should probably give him that. Added strike. That's cool. That's also expensive. Can you get that? You can. Yeah, I mean, that definitely. And I already have only 10 level 2 orbs again. Hello. Oh, the MP recovering one increases aggro. What do we even have? I have no recollection. Magic attack. Makes sense. And luck. Oh, I already have that one. Magic reflection, right. I feel like this hasn't really triggered a lot. So let's just give you a second crit bracer. All +5 to all stats. Recovery -10 though. I like that. Physical attacks have a 50% chance to inflict love. Right, I remember that. And max MP. Oh no, max HP. Right. Chance to poison, counterattack. Yeah. Actually, I think... Well, we have that, right? I think Semi can have... the one that gives HP reduction. Not HP reduction, HP regeneration. Blight Carrier. Don't you Blight carry me? Oh, there's a double attack. No, I didn't give it to me. I gave it to Sammy. It definitely makes a difference for Sammy. It wouldn't make a difference for me. Except that it also reduces aggro, so I would get hit less. Actually, what are our aggro stats? I have 20. You also have 20. Well, see, now we're tied for second most aggro, so I will get hit a lot, actually. So I think that's why I'm also... getting killed quite a bit. But you now heal yourself by attacking. Which is great. Ailment Shield. It gives both evades. It gives ailments resistance, but way worse stats. There definitely are a lot of trade-offs in this game when it comes to equipment. Which I like. You can't just blindly put the new thing on. God damn it. I had to get out of my way. Oh, you can't read these. Oh, there it is. It's a pixie. Tomorrow is the release day of Expedition 33. And I'm really, really hyped for that game now. I was before already, but the reviews of like all of the gaming sites came in. And it's scoring a lot of like 9 out of 10s. Even some 10 out of 10s. And I'm ready for having a game like that like consume my life again. I'm really looking forward. I didn't pay attention. What just insta-killed him? The setting alone just looks so cool. I feel like this... How would you even classify it? Like... a game that feels like... Oh, there's... Oh, well, this time the insta-kill didn't work. A game that feels like... Paris in the 1800s. Whatever. It's not Victorian, like, but that would be the English counterpoint. Basically, like beginning industrialization France when it comes to vibe. Lies of P had the same thing. It wasn't Victorian in style like Bloodborne was. It definitely felt more like Paris when it comes to like architecture and general vibe. And I think Expedition 33 like actually takes place in Paris. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it's like a fantasy version of Paris. But yeah, I think that's a really cool style that I would like more developers to use. Setting that's not so focused on... I generally like this. It's kind of steampunky, but also kind of not. It's early industrial era. Inspired by Belle Epoque. That's probably like 1800 to 1850, right? That would be my guess. Actually, more like probably post Napoleon France. So probably like 1850, like 1840 to 1870 or something. Okay, let's check this. Pixie. That's not a pixie, that's a harpy. Should you succeed or perish, the outcome shall be the same. Scarmonde and its depth will persist, while you pathetic lot writhe in the agony of knowing you all threw your lives away for some foolish wish. The only miracle is the fact that you've made it this far. Began after. Oh, okay, after Franco-Prussian War. Okay, yeah, okay, so turn of the century. I was off by a bit, but I knew what I meant. And I think that's it's I mean, I guess yeah, it's the exact same era. I was saying Victorian England, but the French counterpoint. It's the exact same time period. That makes sense. Hi, that's not a harpy. I mean, I guess it's Zezifel. Hey, Davey, good to see you. How have you been? Sure. No, you can poison as well? Oh, now I poisoned. I'm really well. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm a bit, exhausted from the work week. It has been definitely very like energy absorbing week. That's not the end boss. No, we are at the last of the 4 what's it called? The 4 like dungeon paths on the way to the dragon. And I don't know if the dragon is the end boss. Sure. Oh my god, look at the fucking damage now that she does 2 shots. Yeah, I heard a lot about Blueprints. It's supposedly really good. I haven't checked it out yet. Fucking incredible? That's awesome. Oh, I don't have a lot of mana anymore. Oh, and Koma has no mana, right? He's cursed. I didn't even pay attention to that. Game of the year in April? When did Monster Hunter Wilds come out? No, that was last month, right? I just have to be on the side of Monster Hunter Wilds. Holy shit, the double crit. Over 4,000 damage. There we go. Sadly, Coma did not get to enjoy living for that. Where's the magic potion? And some herbs. I already hear a lot of good things about that game. But I also know that my time will soon be consumed by Expedition 33, so I need to watch carefully what I put on my backlog. But I already heard so many good things about it that I will probably put it on my Steam wishlist. And I mainly use my Steam wishlist as a reminder more than an actual wishlist. And sometimes also, I mean, you get mails when something from your wishlist is on sale, so that's always a good reminder. Okay, that was the last one. Let's see. Something changed here. I'm not sure, actually. It was included in PS Plus. Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people play it. But I'm pretty sure there's a Steam version as well. Wasn't there a dude standing here? Where this... Oh no, he was here, right? I thought something would like happen in this main hall. After we defeat all four. We did defeat all four, right? I'm not crazy. Let me save. And then let me go back to Scarmonde. We had it already that something changed in Scarmonde, and we had to go from there. Oh! I guess something changed in Scarmonde. Welp! Hi. Just a tiny bit. Hey. It's fall now. Enticed by the promise of a better, greater life, of renewed purpose, we did the unthinkable to chase after some distant possibility, didn't we? Only to become ensnared by Scarmonde. Sure, buddy. How the fuck are you still here? Are the shopkeepers still here? Had they been undead all along? Maybe. Oh, he's like a skeleton. He's like a skeleton man. I haven't sold so many in these. I just kept carrying them with me. Do you have anything new? Probably, right? Health Targe. Boost ceiling, gives recover, and more aggro. Item strength. Attack speed. Hat of focus. Minus 200 HP. I can't have less HP. Come on, man. I'm gonna be in the negatives. But it gives 30% more plus 30 more magic attack. That's unfair. This just gives generally good stats, but minus 15% recovery. That's a no from me. I think that's pretty good. He has a lot of HP. Counter curse. Seraphic shawl. Counter love. Prevent counter. Sure. Okay. Hi. Scarmonde and its depth took everything from us. Our memories, our lives. It is a terrible thing that ensnares the weak and desperate. Oh, okay. Try trust. Thrust. Lucky swinger. Please don't call it the survival rod. But hey, I actually kind of need this. Plus 500 HP. Yes, please. I even take the minus magic attack. With a sad, like... just like a sad wink. But I just need more HP. Stop. Stop. We already had meat leash last time. Stop. Are you the ones? They who stand at the foot of Limdell's gates? I always think Limdell... it sounds so much like something out of Elden Ring. Of course you do. Of course you do. Well, now you see the truth of things. When you fail, Scarmonde will again return to how it was upon your arrival. It will await others like us, feeding on our souls to expand the labyrinth beneath us. Suffice to say, it should be plainly obvious that there is no god to grant your greatest desires. We were fools to have ever believed such things. Will I be wanting to rest here? Yeah, well, yes, Skeleton Man. I would love to. It was, excuse me, it was leg to ball ratio. Very important distinction. It is too late for us. We have already become a part of Scarmonde. But you may still yet have hope. Cling to it. Anytime. I'm happy to remind people of the leg to ball ratio anytime. Oh my god, you can buy orbs now. It is, but we also determined that there was no correlation. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me check for orbs then. Extra turn. I don't think I can buy this. But that's amazing. 175. I don't think I have that kind of cash. Nope. I mean, I have a lot of pins that I don't use. What kind of money can I pump out of these bad boys? Well, especially the boons give a lot. Let's see. 175. Thank you for that clip. It was important, okay? I need like 200 level 1s and 50 level 3s. Let's see if that works. Oh no, I can't buy 50 of these. Oh, I can. But I can't buy 200 of these. Oh, I can. Oh, I'm so bad at math. Extra turn. It is soon time them. Them? Soon time then. I didn't use maths. Maths is here. For everything to be unmade, then recreated and wait for other sorry fools. Of those like you or I, who sought after some fairy tale. People who threw everything away in search of the power to create anything they'd ever sought or dreamed for. Only in hindsight do all of my sins become so blindingly apparent. Well, you know what they say, precognition lacks in hindsight. Where do I go now? I guess actually I go down the stairs in the center. That would make the most sense. This is an unwieldy bottle. This is too much. Yeah, that's definitely the cut. That's not Dr. Pepper? No. My main supermarket is being renovated. Why? Yeah, I'm definitely store brand Chiaro Ben now. Yeah, my main supermarket is getting renovated, so I can only go to an Aldi, or I have to, like, take the extra time to drive somewhere else to go grocery shopping. Null no Moria. Closer than ever. Limdell beckons you. I just got the achievement. Closer than ever. This definitely feels very finale-ish, right? I mean, we have all of the every single character has a subclass. The town's dead. It feels like we're definitely going towards, like, the ending. Aldi is pretty good, but there are better discounters in Germany. Like, specifically Lidl. Yeah, but 64 hours at... Look at the speed of the second timer. That's not seconds. I don't know why the in-game timer is ticking so quickly. We have roughly 21 hours in this game. Like, of actual time. But I think it's kind of funny that it says, like, almost 65. Oh, you. Hello. Did any of us ever intend for things to end up this way? For our goal to be just within arm's reach and snatched away? I would have preferred to live with my delusions in ignorant bliss than now be so. Painfully aware of my actions. That sentence continued. That was weird. I loved my son. I would have and gladly did give my life for him. But that means absolutely nothing now, doesn't it? Because this wish we were promised was nothing but a ruse. Lancel is never coming back. And if ever he did, if I were able to bring him back to life, he'd be without his mother. He'd be left in the care of that worthless man I chose to love. Alkis claimed to love our son more than anyone. It broke him. I witnessed him becoming undone by our son's death. Yet who was it that gave their life for him? Who sacrificed absolutely everything for him? You'll have to forgive me, adventurers. I'm sure you also had a justified reason for coming here. But you cannot go any further. Please, turn back. If you walk away, I will not give chase, but know that I will not allow you to go beyond this point. Somewhere within me burns the smallest ember of hope. I hope that somehow I can make this work. That my wish will come true. So I will give you this chance, please. Let me just get these. That I completely ignored. At least from like everyone that I talk to and my personal experiences, is that Lidl... Well, okay, here's the thing. There are two different Aldis. There's Aldi North and there's Aldi South. And they're vastly different. I haven't been to an Aldi South in super long. I'm originally from Aldi South territory. Everyone I ever talked to says that Aldi South is better. But where I live, where we have Aldi North, every single person I've ever talked to, including myself, says that Lidl is better than Aldi. Yeah, I mean, they're quite a bit away from us. I think the closest you could get would be, like, Ruhrpott. I think that's somewhere there, like, Dortmund would be the... I don't know exactly where the border is. Probably, actually. Yeah, we could check out an Aldi South when we're there. Okay, lady, I'm sorry, I have to continue. People are watching. I see. I cannot blame you. I know all too well how you must feel, but this is the end for you. Goodbye. She does have a cool theme song. Also, she definitely looks more like a player character. Even though she does look nothing like us, she doesn't look like a monster. That's pretty cool design. Of course we can go sightseeing out to Aldi. Why not? Right, I have two... I have 2 turns now. Uh-oh. Oh, I dislike the confusion on Keycon. Let me just use one of my 2 turns to get that out of the way. Well, at least you heal from attacking Coma. Stop with taking my mana! Can I just cast a spell and then guard? No hard feelings, yeah. Stop leeching me! She does do a lot of damage. I know what time it is. It's trivia time. I know. Oh, I silenced her. That's pretty cool. Let me cross out what I already told this stream. What do I have here? Oh, that's maybe interesting for you, Davey. I don't know if you're a football fan. I mean, I'm not a football fan, but this is still fascinating to me. In Germany, there's like something ingrained in the like collective memory of people, and it's something called the Wembley goal, Wembley tour. If you talk with a German who has even a passing interest in football, every single person will know what the Wembley goal was. Which is kind of weird because, to my knowledge, not a lot of people in England know what it is. It's a very, like, highly debated goal that England scored against Germany in the World Cup in 1966, where the ball hit the upper post, dropped pretty much straight down, and then bounced out of the goal, and it was counted as a goal, which led, in part at least, to England winning the World Cup for the only time. I think maybe it was just the semifinals. I don't recall that bit, but it's become so ingrained. It's almost like a collective trauma of the football nation of Germany. But in England, no one knows what you're talking about when you say Wembley goal. I think that's fascinating. That it's so like the collective memory is so distinctly different. I think that's fun. Take some crits, lady! They did win in 1966, yeah, then I think that was the finale against Germany, where that goal was, like, part of their win. Wait, don't attack. Another one. Can we lower the cost? Absolutely not. I'm sorry, but it's already getting used like 2 to 3 times the stream, and I can't be bothered to put more down. I sometimes even forget to put it down. I have to like frantically search for stuff like immediately before the stream. And I want to keep it because it's a little fun like thing, and I also don't have any better ideas for channel points. But it does take some preparation time for me that I almost always forget to do. And I don't want to, like, increase that even more than it already is, to be completely honest. So what the fuck would super trivia be? Like, originally when I put trivia on the list, I was way more still in the zone, and I was able to actually, like, come up with a lot of trivia on the fly, so I didn't have to prepare. But that's just not the case anymore. I could reduce other things. Yeah, I could. I just think that I need to actually, like, brainstorm some other interesting ideas. I never really figured out what to do with channel points, not gonna lie. Super trivia is definitely my issue when the first person comes along and asks what the fuck is super trivia. Yeah, I've done that. I feel like a lot of people don't really have a good idea what to do with channel points. $1 million channel points. That kind of reminds me of Lobos Jr. One of his one of his channel point rewards, and I think it costs 1 million, is never stream Dark Souls 2 again. And one that costs 900,999 is become a Dark Souls 2 only streamer. Both of those are not interesting to me. Oh, she actually does quite a bit of damage now. I would like for her to die, actually. Do I have... Did I get the... No, I have to use an item. To revive Coma. Ooh. I mean, I don't want to discredit all of your like engagement in the stream, and I highly value you being here. But most of the time I have the same people in chat, so having like this engagement machine in channel points, putting a lot of work in it is not really my priority, let's say it like that. But I will eventually do it. Drop the price for you. No. You will take my channel point slop and you will be happy about it. Good try, yeah. Oh, 2019, I didn't even stream in 2019. What do you mean 2019? Well, in 2020, I was simultaneously more and less cynical than I'm now. Because, especially like end of 2020, I still had the like very how do we want to say that? The like unrealistic idea that streaming could lead somewhere. That sounds so negative. I like streaming as a hobby, but let's be real. It's definitely not... If I would do it for, like, engagement, it would definitely be... I would have stopped again a long time ago. Just greedy for channel points. Yes, give me your fake online currency. Could probably put it into, like, bitcoins. Which is another online fake currency. Why is she so tanky, by the way? It's unfair. I'm also a magic caster, and I'm not tanky. I have to have red lights and a fancy background and giant boobs. I mean, I feel like the fancy background is kind of there. And I can put... like... What is here? Red? We can do red. You can't really see it. But there's a red light now. Well, you know, the boobs we do after midnight. Which is when I will not be streaming. Please die, lady. This is definitely the first, like, actually, difficult fight. Daddy Midnight boobs. Why do I let you in my stream? I need to be reminded sometimes. Oh my god, the freaking bind. Oh, stop. It's called stop. That's true. Both of those are true, and I highly value both of those. Stop! Stop! God damn it. Thank you. Oh my god, she was definitely difficult. Well, goodbye, lady. I hardly knew ye. Oh, I pretty much got... Well... Nah. Well, what do I get from this? More MP, more magic attack. Sure. Okay. There's another character. I wanna fight all of the NPCs now. Oh, look at the smirk. Doubtlessly you've come in search of Lundell, no? A veritable god of dragons, and the man-made one at that. I recall catching the bloody thing, if you can imagine. Sold it for a hefty amount of coin, too. The wise man of... Matits? The wise man of Matits? Matits? A lovely bunch of conniving scum, them. The Matits. Despite all of this, I can't honestly say I regret my actions. No wonder she's smirking. I would also be smirking if I sold something to the mystery man of Matits, or whatever they were called. No, it's not the balls and breast stream. We already had the ball kicking stream. We already had the ball to leg ratio stream. This is the breast stream so far. And I didn't even have to get naked for it. I didn't, and still lack foresight, you see, and we all have to eat. I suppose I simply lack the imagination to think this is what they do. Okay. Good for you, lady, or maybe bad for you. I only paid like half attention. I could get naked now. I absolutely cannot go naked right now. That's very much not allowed. Would Twitch know? Probably yes. They have like algorithms to check for that kind of shit. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to work. But I think there is an automatic system in place and not just like reports. But hey, who the fuck knows? I'm definitely not going to check. I can't walk over these. Can I read these? Nope. No more lore. Yeah, same for YouTube. I mean, there is a, like, automatic system. There's a report system, but there's also an automatic system. You can't just show your wiener on camera and it go like, don't anyone say anything, chat. That doesn't work. But you can show your weeness to the camera. Because that's this thing here. That's the weenus. What were we talking about? Oh, T-Rex or a Garantagira? This thing's just called stagnation. I'm fighting concepts now. I knew you would clip that. But I appreciate you clipping it, because I also thought it was funny. Frickin' man on my tits. Oh. Okay, the fake T-Rex is pretty tanky. Gotta remember that. Vilpier is already pretty confusing to navigate. But I think we can manage. Borealis. Not hold! Oh god. Goodbye. Oh, different song. I didn't expect that. Goodbye. That's the tri-thrust. Did you, too, come here willingly? What, may I ask, made you think the sacrifice could possibly be worth it? You honestly thought it was that easy? That life would just hand over anything and everything you desired simply because you wished it? Truly. I stood unyielding and opposed the idea. My tits would prosper. They should. I know this time I didn't say my tits, but I'm in too deep now. Wise man promised our land would again overflow with life. All them tits should prosper. Of course I opposed. No one throw away their lives for some wish. Aside from the sick and foolish. But what I never did realize is how feeble-minded people truly were. I placed too much trust in their intelligence. So in the end, I alone was the truly foolish one. Left alone to find the madness plaguing my tits. To struggle hopelessly against a man-made god. Oh wait, he did something else. He said something else. In the end, I concluded that the only approach worth pursuing would be to rip Lindell directly from the depth's innards. Thus, it was that very place I became trapped. Yet I still pray that should some god or deity govern humanity, they grant us the smallest kindness, in at long last vanquishing Scarmonde in its depths from our world forevermore. We'll see about that, Mr. Matitz. Oh, that looks cool. Serpent shade? What part's the serpent? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, I didn't heal. Well, that kind of sucks, actually. Oh my god. Yeah. Ow. I like that the clips and... I'm so happy that the clips and the quotes get used again. True. Don't just kill him. I do like being quoted. I do like to be reminded of the stupid shit I say. Well, you can curse Kikon, she doesn't need mana. I have a heal, right? I should probably use that. Actually 2 times. Oh, the insta-kill! It really took inspiration from the first Final Fantasy. Where right before the end you get bombarded with insta-kill attacks. There's the next one. Maybe fire is actually better against him than mighty. We'll see about that. Curse is fine. Just don't do the insta-kill. Two and a half. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. No, goodbye. Oh, no, it didn't work. Oh my god! Thank god I got the staff of not dying instantly this time. And it's still close. Do you have magic attack? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's actually nice damage from him. There we go. And all of us... I was about to say all of us survived. That's not true. But all of us were alive at the end. A dawn shield. That is better, but he gets less aggro. Well, is it better actually? Not really. Magic defense is better. Ah, works for me. KO resistance. Yes, please. And you will also get stop resistance once I get a few more level 2 orbs. Good sir, because we can't continue with that. Very dancey music now. Also different fight music again. Who's the Greek saint? Okay, that's him. Yes, officer, that's him. The Greek saint. Oh, they do ice attacks. I did not expect that from how they looked. Well, never mind then. I saw you. You get now fucking stop resist. You need to stop being stopped, Coma. Because if an enemy casts stop on him, they don't target him anymore. And if they don't target Coma anymore, I'm fucked. Because I have no character even remotely as tanky as him. I made all of us really squishy. Like, not as squishy as I am, but even Kikon and Sammy are pretty squishy. Hello, sir. Still flame shade. So many shades. Well, I could probably poison you, right? Apparently not. Sure. Always have to search. Oh my god, that damage. Oh my god, that damage. definitely seems like this won't be as much of an issue as the last guy. I didn't see anyone. There was someone in chat. Oh, I was confused. I thought the guy you banned had a nice smile, and that definitely sounded like something out of like a YouTube horror short film. If the guy in chat that you banned had a nice smile. I didn't even see anyone in chat, so I didn't even notice it. It also helps that he's not undead, so you can steal... You can leech HP from him. What? You dickbag. Oh, there he goes. He gave one last middle finger. And then he disappeared. No, they can't cast into kill attacks. Okay, thank you. Dark Beast Horns. Plus crit, plus KO and dark resistance. What do you have? You have crit evade, minus aggro. Oh, that gives... I mean, KO resistance is pretty important. And that gives more attack. Yeah, come on. We can do it. God's left hand obtained. Left hand of Limdell, the god of dragons, used to open the god's sealed chamber. Okay. You will also get KO resistance. Because that's just the important thing right now. I don't know how many of God's body parts I have to get now. Maybe there was even someone like above. Some part up above that I didn't see. Because I didn't... I definitely didn't... check out everything up above. I also haven't found God's chamber yet. The Greek saints. What do I need? I need more level 2s. I always need more level 2 orbs. I kinda saw it coming. But I also would have fully believed that we would have just fought against the dragon and then we would have been done. But apparently we're not even fighting the dragon. We're maybe fighting the man on the tits. The thing is that this is a really confusing dungeon layout for me. Okay, there's... We get back up again. Well, I mean, I give it like another 50 minutes. 50 minutes to an hour or so for today. If we don't finish it, then we don't finish it. Then that comes next time. I don't know. It's kind of... It's... You have so many ways to go about things. Every single time. Like, there are so many crossroads that you have to keep track of and maybe go back to. Like this. Which was visible, so it wasn't that bad, actually. Stop resistance. Yes. Like, I didn't check out a lot of things on the floor up above. So that's why I think there's a valid chance that I missed some, not just some optional stuff, but some vital stuff up above. Because of this, where is it? God's left hand. I don't know how many parts we need or where to even use this yet. What? You just looked up the game time thingy. It's addressed in the heart of the swarm. But this is not StarCraft. What? I don't see the significance. What? So I was incredibly confused right now. You didn't Google StarCraft, but it's... Yeah, it says StarCraft. That fits so well. I guess? Yeah, Heart of the Swarm is the second part of StarCraft 2. It's affected by frames. Yeah, I can see that. Right, it's probably... Yeah, okay. You know what? I could have thought of that myself. Now that I know it, it makes total sense. I'm probably running at like... It probably counts like 60 frames as 1 second. That's probably how it was programmed. But I'm running at like... Probably like 144 or even higher. That's actually, I like that as a quirk, actually. Let's go back up again and see if we have to do some more stuff here. I mean, there's Cock Man. Mitits Man. But yeah, when you just were starting to talk about StarCraft, I was incredibly confused. I don't know why I said that. It wasn't even my cocks, it was my tits. What? What was that? Fully on purpose, yeah, because you weren't confused at all. I get that. You knew exactly what you were talking about. StarCraft, especially like StarCraft 1. Oh my god. I wouldn't mind playing through StarCraft again. But I would definitely mind giving Blizzard any money. So I won't, but maybe I will play like StarCraft 1 as well as Warcraft 2 and 3. Just the campaigns I'd actually like to play through again. I haven't played those games in years. And especially StarCraft, I did play a lot online. Well, I wanted to say I'm pretty good. I probably wasn't very good. I just thought I was because no one in my vicinity was as good as I was. But that's probably because none of us were good. Because that's how it worked as a child. But I remember that we eventually stopped playing StarCraft at LAN parties because people didn't want to play against me. We pivoted to Warcraft 3, where none of us were really exceptional, and especially I was not good in Warcraft 3. I know I was really good at Warcraft 3. Have I been so bad? No. The opposite. Haven't you been paying attention? My last-ditch effort to continue playing StarCraft was that I invited friends to play against me 2v1. And I would, most of the time I would still win. But yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm not really cut out for... What are you? Demonium. I'm not really cut out for... RTS games anymore. I still like the genre in theory, but it's just too... Like, it's legitimately too quick and micromanagement heavy for me. It's the freaking cliche, haha, the old man can't keep up with RTSs anymore, but it's true. I'm so confused. Like, to me, every single thing here looks the same, and I don't really know where to go. I'm a tank games kind of guy now. A tank games? I mean, because tanks are slow? I definitely prefer turn-based strategy. I always loved turn-based strategy. But for like a good chunk of my life, RTS was my favorite genre. It was the one that I spent the most time with. Where's KO? World of Tanks. Did I? What? I'm so confused again. Did I mention World of Tanks? What happened? Oh, okay. I didn't make that connection. I've never heard anyone describe that game as an old man's game. Because it's slow. I've never played it. I'm not really interested in it. But yeah, I like... RTSs used to be my most played genre, my favorite genre. And my second favorite genre was shooters. It was only after... I mean, I had played RPGs. Like, I had played action RPGs like Diablo 2. I played a lot of Baldur's Gate 2. And like Terranigma is an RPG that I played before. Fallout 2 I played, which I loved. But the moment that I became infatuated with RPGs as a genre, and it became my favorite genre going forward, was when I found Morrowind. In like 2003 or so. In a bargain bin at an electronics store for like $15. I was like, I remember reading about this game. Looks kind of fun. And I just couldn't put it down. And from that moment on, RPGs have been my favorite genre. Yes, there are a lot of games that I have no interest in. Like, I have no interest in any racing games except for Mario Kart. And also pretty much no sports games. And also, I haven't played a shooter in a long time. And also, I haven't played an RTS in a long time. The only shooter that I play nowadays is Counter-Strike. And only because friends of me play it. And if we want to play together, it's like the least common denominator. To just say, let's just play Counter-Strike, why not? Those wretched schemers manipulate us all. They promised us paradise. To us, the lives and souls of the desperate and dying to extend our lives. The lives and lands of the worthy. The ones who could and would make a difference and change the world. Ah. Yeah, well, that sucks, I guess. I need to definitely put more of these, like, resistances. Like, especially stop and KO resistances I need to buy. For everyone. Hello, insane amount of enemies. Well, okay. 3 of them are already gone. That was not as bad as it looked. Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily know which path I've already gone down. A map would be nice here, yeah. This is one of the decisions that I don't quite get. I mean, there hasn't been a map for any dungeons, so that doesn't surprise me. But we got like a map for one overworld, but not for the others. That's kind of confusing to me. What made that one overworld so special that it needed a map? Well, I thought the last one was the most confusing one. I think it was the biggest one also. Like, I have yet to see another way down, but I'm somewhat certain that I explored everything down below. And this game is obscure enough that there aren't any maps online. What was that? Magical Great Shield? Oh, that gives a lot less HP. That's not good. Like, what's the way? I mean, maybe actually just like resetting, porting back to Scarmonde and going down the entrance is a valid strategy here. There's a pretty neat mechanic in Cthulhu Saves the World, which is also a fantastic retro-style JRPG that we will eventually play here. I'm like 90% certain. Where you can initiate combat from the menu, and all maps have a fixed amount of random encounters. So if you'd like, you can just crank out all fights. And then you can explore freely. If that amount is used up, you're done with random encounters. I'm not sure. Maybe you can still initiate combat manually. But I don't think you can. This is... It allows for like more free exploration and more freedom in how to tackle a dungeon, but it also prevents like grinding. You're just grinding your party up and making the game trivial. It's not... Hello. Okay, there are multiple ways down. It's not a perfect system. I want to get in there. Let me in! Because one thing that also has a fixed amount of fights is the overworld map. I think it has 200. And there is a valid chance that even if you don't grind, you will use it up over the course of the game. It doesn't have to be. It's pretty well calculated, actually, if I remember correctly. But that always feels like kind of weird. But again, it's part of the... a reason for the system is so you don't grind. So if you could grind on the overworld map, that would kind of work against the purpose. Did we have that already? KO stun, poison resist. I need the KO stun and poison resist more. Oh, I'm in! I think. This is the right one. There it is! No, it does not recharge. It's a dragon. It's a dragon breath shade. Don't you dragon breath me. Oh, right. We have some, like, setups to do. Lowers magic defense. This is magic attack. Can I poison you? Yes! Get poisoned. Oh, he does cold attacks. Okay, so probably shouldn't do, like, cold spells then. Lowers magic attacks. Seems good. You just like the cold? Of course you do. It's just, it can't hurt you. It's just in the game. Trample? Oh my god! I'm so good at killing bosses. Counter Snowstorm? Ha! What can you do? Oh my god. Oh my god, but the poison though. Was that 4,700 damage from the poison? That's insane. This dragon. Listen. Did I make a wrong turn to the Scaly subreddit? Because this dragon's getting fucked. What did I say? Guess someone finished early. Can we stop with this? I'm uncomfortable by myself. Oh no, he gave me the bone crown. That's not really great, right? I guess Mighty Resist could be good. Oh man. Why does nobody watch this stream? Oh, hello. We have wandering enemies again. You do? That's true. I appreciate that. But you also find my brain farts funny. Something in my brain is... That was the second time we got a random encounter on one of the blue tiles. I mean, 2 times is a coincidence, 3 times a pattern. Also, something tells me that we will not finish this game, even though we're so tantalizingly close. I can pretty much taste the ending. But I don't think we will be done in like 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. I guess all blue tiles are fights. Goodbye. Oh my god. It's an Armageddon. I don't like it being an Armageddon. Oh my god. Please die quickly. Of course you want to keep him, but he's killing me. Jesus. Don't be dramatic. One of us is already dead. How much more dramatic can I be? Next clip, huh? I have a feeling what that is. Can I hold you? What a question. Oh my god. He didn't even need to crit me. Oh god. Okay, it worked. For me, he just needed a normal attack. No crit necessary. Okay. That thing is definitely packing a punch. Oh, right. The blue tiles. I already forgot about that again. What do I need for you to give an extra turn? A lot more. But I think that's the goal. Oh! Off! Right, that's me. Oh, he's coming! Run! Okay. No. Oh my god. Guess there are no, like, true random encounters on this floor. Hello, that's you. What kind of body part do I get here? Soul Shade. Poison? Question mark? A heady body part? Maybe. Or maybe also the right hand. Because I got the left hand. But it's been the head? What has been the head? Sure, low physical defense. Swiper, no swiping. Oh, now I get it. Yeah. True, it had been. I missed a spell. I didn't know that happened. It probably has happened before. I wasn't just paying it. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage though. No, not me! Oh my god, thank you. No, not me again! Okay, thank you again. I'm missing spells. Maybe it's this thing... Maybe I should try fire? Let's try fire. Aw, bastard. Don't with the stops. I kinda need those guys. Ow, ow. No! Why so many binds? Oh my god. This guy is outright bastard. Power, sure. I don't know why. Some words are just... I just pronounce aggressively British. I said it again that it's sometimes they use the American version of a word and the British version for different things. Like the example that I always give is that I use ass for the body part, and I use arse as an insult. I mean, that's a funny thing when you're not like part of any specific like language group, right? You can just cherry pick what fits best. And I don't know why bastard, like especially when I curse, I definitely get more British English. Like there was a time, and I don't know why. I legitimately do not know why. Where like an insult that I would throw out as an expression of like shock. I would say fuck my bloody asshole apart. And I don't know why. But it's also insanely British when I say it. I don't think I picked that up irgendwie. I think that's a creation of my own. I don't think I've said it at work though, thankfully. Thoradine. The only thing I say at work when I curse is the only thing I know in Russian. Magic boost. Cast a random thunderstorm attack. Yet. No, I actually rarely say that anymore. God's right hand. The only thing I know in Russian is one, like, curse. Which is, что за хуйня? Which roughly translates to what the cock. Yeah, and again, it's the only thing... Oh, please leave. It's the only thing in Russian that I know because a coworker of mine, a former coworker of mine was an old, like, from the Soviet era, Lithuanian. I kind of want to get past those guys, but I don't want to fight anyone. Thank you. Let me check. Okay, we got enough level 1s. We need not a lot of level 2s and not a lot of level 3s for you to get an extra turn. That's not great. Go! I wish I knew where I needed to put these. Where do I need to put these hands? So that I maybe can learn how many I need. Oh. Maybe there was a second chest. I just need to get there. Oh, you mean exactly where I was? Maybe. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean anything. But you assume that I know how to get back there now. Well, left and down. You say that as if it was so easy. I know it was that easy. No! It's mammoth time! It's rewind time. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head nowadays. The friggin' old school Will Smith meme. Oh! Oh my god! Help! 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 Well, goodbye. You know what? That probably wasn't important anyway. I need to know where to put these. I have no idea how many body parts I need to find. Because what I think now is that from the top level, there are several ways down where we get to find a body part. But how many do I need? So for how many, like, staircases down do I need to look? Also need to check how many I have now. Well, okay. This game definitely made a jump in difficulty. Which I don't mind. Oh, that was kinda unnecessary. How was I surprised? I knew it was coming. But yeah, I will soon end the stream. It's getting pretty late. Even though it feels like we're really, really, really close to the end. Ow, coma? That's uncalled for. But I mean, if we finish early next time, we can just jump over to Final Fantasy VIII. That's the nice thing of having 2 games running. Stop killing me! Oh, and he made me love as well. Well. You know what? Let's just get the fuck out of here. Because we get back there insanely easily, right? It's just down here. And we're back there. But there's nothing here that says, like, how many or where I need to go. That's not what I meant, and you know it. Excuse me. Excuse me! Oh, there's a fucking... Hello? Yeah, more level 2 orbs, more level 3 orbs. I could buy them, but I think I can't afford them. And there are so many chests down there anyway, so... You say anything? No, you just said that already. Yeah, I don't know whether... What does it say? Used to open the God's sealed chamber. I don't know where that seal is. Oh. Definitely give me more of these. Apparently I need a lot more unbind spice, because I'm running through those. Okay, this seems like a good place to stop. The town's dead. We're so tantalizingly close to the guys in the tits, or whatever they're called. But this is not the time where we finish the game. Next time, I'm so certain though. This feels so close to the end. And then we jump, I mean, if we have more time, we just jump into Final Fantasy VIII next time. I have the vague... yes, exactly. There will be no stream next Wednesday. Because I have a friend over. And I won't stream when I have a friend over. So, we won't finish next Wednesday. It'll probably be the Wednesday after that. But there will be a stream on Sunday with more Final Fantasy VIII. It really is a deja vu. I actually keep saying it at the end of streams because I say it after every stream. And it's become like a tradition now. Like a tongue-in-cheek tradition. There will be a stream next Sunday with more Final Fantasy IX. 9? Final Fantasy VIII. I need to go to bed. And maybe a little unscripted review for Zelda 1? I haven't decided yet if I want to start next Sunday. We'll see. Maybe. Sounds like a good plan to me. Let's save like 7 or 8 times until I'm satisfied. And go back here. Thank you so much for being here, spending the afternoon. I highly appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. Hope the work week will be over sooner rather than later. And stay safe. Get out of here, Scarmonde. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.